Hello everyone, my name is Bayo Adebowale. I'm a real estate investor and a real estate agent in the Houston, Texas market. So when you hear the term low money or no money down real estate investing, what does this simply mean? And I'm sure a lot of you have heard about wholesaling real estate. And many people think, what does wholesaling real estate? They can't grasp their head around it. In this video, I want to break down what wholesaling real estate means and how you can get started as a real estate investor, as a wholesaler. That's what they are called. People that wholesale real estate are called wholesalers. And this is very, very important that I need to tell you. In the city or in the state where you live in, you need to do your research and your due diligence to make sure it's even allowed to be an wholesaler. So let's get started. What does wholesaling real estate mean? It simply means the art of finding good deals. What wholesalers do is they look for good deals with buying the property less than the amount that is worth, and then they present those kind of deals to people that are looking to either fix and flip the property or they want to keep the property as a rental property. So the job of a wholesaler is to source for good deal. So in some other context, you might hear they call a wholesaler a property sourcer. They source for deals. Okay, so once they source for deal, assuming they are able to get a property that is worth $200,000, if they are able to negotiate well with the seller and there are tricks and strategies to the negotiation, they might be able to get the deal under contract for $100,000. And once they get the under contract for $100,000, they can simply assign the contract to the end buyer, which might be somebody that is looking to fix and flip the property, or somebody that wants to keep the property as a rental property, as an investment property. So the job of wholesaler really means that either they have the time or the resources or they have specialized skill to find the property. So I'm going to give you a couple of tips in this video to help you that if you are looking to become a wholesaler, how you can get started. Number one is the education. You need to be educated on how to know what a property is worth. So what kind of property wholesalers focus on are properties that maybe the seller is distressed, the property is distressed, or sometimes the seller just need money right away. And because deals in real estate often take a long time to close. By the time a property owner wants to sell and they list their property on the market with a real estate agent, it might take time, a month, 2 months, 3 months to sell. But with a wholesaler and with a fix and flipper that can buy from them, they can close some of these deals within 7 to 10 days, sometimes within 5 days, if the money is available and the title is clear. So the job of a wholesaler will be, number one, to know how to know the values of the property. You might not be able to know exactly how much a property is worth, but one of the job of a wholesaler, when you are walking into a home, you look at the neighborhood and you have an idea what the property is worth. Number two, those that are going to buy the properties from the wholesaler, they are going to buy at 75% of the after repair value minus any repairs that needs to be made. So if a wholesaler is selling a property for $100,000, that is worth $200,000. The end buyer will want to buy it for 75% of $200,000 minus repair. So you can do the math, 75% of $200,000 minus repair. Then the wholesaler need to tag along their own fee so they know how much to sell. Just to put things in perspective, assuming the house needs $20,000 of repairs to be made, a wholesaler is getting under contract for $100,000 times 75% of $200,000. Let me do the math real quick. So the value of the property is $200,000 times 75%. That's $150,000 minus $20,000. That's $130,000. That means if the wholesaler get the property under contract for $100,000, they can simply make $30,000. Are you seeing the math? Because 100,000 plus 30,000, which is the fee of the wholesaler, that's $130,000 plus 20,000 for the repair. That's $150,000. Remember, I told you the end buyer, the fix and flipper or the investment property buyer will buy it for 75% of the after repair value. And we have known now that the after repair value 75 is at $200,000. That means all in, it's $150,000. If you present it to them as a wholesaler, more than likely they are going to buy it from you. So this is what the job of a wholesaler. So how do wholesalers find the people that are looking to buy properties? Number one, they can call them. And you need to check with your state laws, because there are some numbers that are on a do not call list. You don't want to call somebody on a do not call list. You can get yourself sued and you can get in a lot of trouble. You can call the people. Some people door knock, and some people send text blast, SMS. Some people do ringless voicemail to contact these people who are looking to sell. But again, you have to check with your state, with your city, to make sure you are within legal guidelines. If it is illegal, do not do it. You can get in trouble sending text message or calling somebody who is on a do not call list. So once a wholesaler is able to reach somebody in distress, maybe they need money. Some people are in a pre-foreclosure. They have tax delinquent. They have code violations on their homes. Some people are getting a divorce. Some people are in probate. Maybe the owner of the property died and the heirs of the property who inherited the property, they live in California and the property is here in Houston. They don't want to have anything to do with that kind of property. They simply want to sell it as soon as possible, because if they hold on to it, they are still going to be paying the property tax on that property. So they don't want to do that. So the job of a wholesaler is easy, because now you are providing solution. One of the great things wholesalers do is that they provide solutions. So if you are somebody that is thinking of becoming a wholesaler, you have to think from the point of view that you want to help a homeowner. For instance, a homeowner going through pre-foreclosure, maybe they lost their job, they are about to foreclose on their property. You can come in as a resource to them, right? And provide them with a cash buyer who will buy their property within 5 to 10 days, sometime within 2 weeks. Because if the same person that is going through pre-foreclosure is to go list their property with a realtor, it might take a long time. And before they sell those properties, they might have foreclosed on the property. So your job as a wholesaler is a solution provider. So you have to think like a solution provider. Imagine a couple going through divorce. They need your help, because when people are going through divorce, they don't even care how much they make from the property. They just want to be done with it. So you have to think like that. And another very important point I want to make, which is the third point, is that as a wholesaler, you need to learn how to find deals. For example, in the city of Houston, where I live here, there is a foreclosure auction that they do. I believe it's the first Tuesday of every month. Before properties get to that foreclosure auction, the properties are usually available, okay, with the attorney Linebarger that the city of Houston use. So you can get the list of those properties that are going to the auction in 2 weeks, 3 weeks ahead of time. And you can try to reach out to those people and help them before their property gets sold at the auction. There are people, they are delinquent on their property taxes. Your property tax in the state of Houston, or even all over the US, all over the country, the government wants their taxes. They will sell your house if you are delinquent on property tax to recover their taxes. So you want to make sure that you know how to target the people who need your help. There is a list of several people. If you look at the website on this video, pathtowealthcoaching.com, and you come into that website and you book a call with us, we can really help you. We can help you to teach you what you need to do as a wholesaler to make it a profitable business. Because the truth of the matter is, as a wholesaler, we have people making up to $5,000 on one assignment, $10,000, $20,000, $30,000. It's just the way you are able to negotiate a deal. I'll tell you a story. We have a property that I bought for $25,000. Driving for dollars is one of the ways you can find good properties, which simply means you're driving around the neighborhood where you're targeting, looking for properties that maybe they have boarded windows, they have grass all over the place, they have weed, they have broken windows, they have roof that is leaking, the house needs repairs. In short, houses that need repairs are a great target for wholesalers, because many of these homeowners that have these houses that need repairs, they don't have the money. This particular house I'm talking about that I bought for $25,000, it needed $100,000 in repairs. But the house is worth $250,000. The homeowner is a 90-year-old man. He doesn't even get Social Security, disability, and that's it, and benefits, but he doesn't even have money to fix up the house. So I was able to negotiate with the sister when the man passed away, because he eventually passed away in the nursing home, and I was able to buy the property for $25,000. Spent about $100,000 to $110,000 to fix it, and we were able to keep the property as a rental. The property value was $250,000. So anyway, if you are looking to get started and you want to become a wholesaler and you don't know where to go, you need education. The very first place I need you to go to get educated is to click the website. The link is in the bio and you're going to see it on the screen. Go on that website. Let's talk about it. Let's see how we can help you to get started with little to no money down so you can start making money in real estate. I will teach you. Another thing that I want to share with you as a wholesaler, you need to attend networking events. You need to go on two websites, biggerpockets.com and join the free membership of biggerpockets.com. Go into the events tab. You are going to see events in your area. That's number one. Number two, I need you to sign up to meetup.com, and they have events all across the United States. When you go to these events, whatever city you are in, search for your city and search for events relating to real estate and wholesaling. This is going to help you a lot, because when you are in the circle of people who wants to do the same thing you want to do, you can start exchanging ideas, you can make contacts. And when you go to these events, make sure you're collecting people's phone number, collecting their email, so that you guys can chit chat and connect. This is the way to learn. Number three way is you need to read books. You have to buy books. In whatever industry, in your case, you are looking to get started wholesaling real estate, go on Amazon. Spend $100 on books. Some of these books cost $5 or $10 or $20, or even a subscription to audiobooks. It's cheap, but the knowledge and the information you get from there, these are specialized knowledge. And you do need this knowledge to be able to pursue a career as a wholesaler. Even if you don't want to pursue a career, you might keep your 9-to-5 job. You simply want to make an extra $2,000, $5,000, $10,000 here and there. Bam, it can work for you. And number four thing I need you to do is Facebook groups. There are several Facebook groups on wholesaling. You go on Facebook, go into the groups and search for wholesaling in whatever city. For me, I would say wholesaling in Houston, Texas. Wholesalers in Houston, Texas. You are going to see a bunch of groups pop up. Join those groups. Start a conversation with the people there. Introduce yourself, let people know you and what you do and how you are looking to get started as an wholesaler. You might be lucky to find a mentor. You might be lucky enough to see somebody who can mentor you, who you can shadow, who can say, hey, why don't you come here and walk with me and come see the way I do things? And that's how you are able to pick up the knowledge that you are going to need. If this video has blessed you, click the link, follow, subscribe. I'm going to be releasing many more videos like this. So if you're looking to build wealth in real estate and you are tired, you're sick and tired of being sick and tired of your 9-to-5 job, I'll tell you real estate is the way to go. But it does require specialized knowledge. So click the link, connect with me, subscribe, click the link in bio, and let's see how we can help you and build wealth with real estate. Thanks.